Hey guys, Eric Ensley checking in again. I got another myth I want to talk about today. It's a VA loan and therefore the seller has to pay the veteran's fees. The truth of the matter is this. The VA has a guideline that says if the veteran is being charged 1% in origination, which a lot of companies do, then there is a list of non-allowable fees for the veteran to pay. Because basically, the VA is trying to make sure that no lenders and real estate agents and title companies collectively are ripping off this veteran. So there's a minimum, there's basically a maximum amount that they want going out towards certain set amount of fee or certain type of fees. So the one that we commonly hear across the country really is the pest inspection, right? In contracts through different realtor associations, different brokerages, they have it written right in there on a lot of these contracts where if it's VA, the seller will pay for the pest inspection. That's technically not a requirement for two reasons. One, if the veteran isn't being charged 1%, they can pay their own fees. Those non-allowables are allowed at that point. It doesn't say in the handbook that if the veteran is charged 1%, the seller has to pay. It could actually be anyone else in the transaction too. So a lot of times what we'll see is, the listing agent might kick in, the buyer's agent might cover it, but the easier route to go is just for the loans to be structured differently without that 1% origination that then allows the veteran to pay for their own fee. Now, why would I advocate for a veteran to be able to pay their own fee, right? I'm a veteran, I don't want to pay more fees. Well, here's why. Because I don't want to be in an open marketplace coming from a position that's not as strong as my conventional counter. Right? So if a conventional loan goes out for, say, $300,000 and I do a $300,000 offer on the same house, if the listing agent is advising the seller that they're going to have to pay fees for the vet that they won't for the conventional, it's only logical that they're going to go with the conventional offer because they're going to net more money to the seller. So I have no problem with that kind of judgment, right? We're out to sell houses and we're not doing it as a charity. We're trying to sell our house. So I get why you would go with that conventional offer. That's why for me, what I encourage lenders to do is to structure their VA loans in such a way that the veteran can pay for their own fees, because I don't want to have any type of discrimination basically, or I don't want to be coming from fighting an uphill battle to get my offer accepted against a conventional because of a legitimate reason like the seller's not going to make as much money. I think that the right way to structure it is to allow the veteran to pay for their own fees, and then you don't have that issue. And you can, for me as a lender, when I'm working with a veteran, I can talk to the listing agent and say, listen, there aren't fees incurred by your seller because it's VA. So apples to apples, you are dealing with netting the same amount for your seller. There's no, as we've discussed before, no reason we should take longer. There's no issues I'm dealing with underwriting. I have a qualified client that's trying to buy this home, and the only other difference about these two buyers is that one served their country and one maybe didn't. Then we're positioning ourselves a lot different than if we just leave on a purchase agreement that, hey, your seller has to pay for stuff for my veteran. It's not the right way to structure loans, and if you can avoid it, you want to. But what you have to do as an agent is ask the question. You need to know how that lender is structuring these deals. Can that veteran pay for their own pest inspection? If not, maybe I want to pay for it so we don't have that uphill battle. And what we do a lot in our market is when you're dealing with the home inspection, you find a home inspector who also does the pest inspection, and maybe they throw that pest inspection in for free, right? A lot of home inspectors will do that, but you have to approach it from a team, right? So when I have a client, I want my realtor to be up to speed on the VA and the rules and how that purchase agreement needs to be written. But I also need a home inspector who's on board, who can make this as easy as possible. And one way to do that is to get this pest inspection as a zero cost item, and then this whole thing is a moot point. So just a quick tip on how to navigate that. And one more thing while we're on the subject, the broker fee is considered a junk fee by the VA. So if you're writing up a contract, the broker fee is out. Sorry for your bad luck. Have a great day.